Guys, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to share this kind of energy reading or knowledge that's coming through this morning. I'm trying to decide how much of my experience I'm going to tell you about and how much I just let the cards speak for themselves. There is a really beautiful completion and understanding in integration of energetic knowledge, codes that you've been receiving, lessons that we've been going through. There is a situation that's coming up for you or has come up for you. I can see it in the next 3 days, where you're presented with that exact same situation that you had gone through before, and you're being tested again to trust your intuition, trust your gut, allow you, 111 on the recording, to speak, really, outside of fear. Like, what influence are you under? That little feeling inside of you that's just like, something's just not right here. The part of you that's scared to rock the boat, that's scared to create a fight or speak up for themselves because it's going to cause an issue or cause a problem, or the fear of that. Whatever lessons you've been going through, let's say in the last couple weeks or through Mercury retrograde or whatever, about trusting your intuition. I knew that though. I knew that. I could feel that. I sensed that. You're going to be presented with a situation in order to apply that knowledge. It's like moving forward, taking the lessons forward and saying, nope, I recognize this feeling inside of me right now. I recognize that, and I am not, there's something here that I don't trust, that is not real, it's not true. There's something about what you're saying to me or the feeling that I'm getting. I can't even explain it, and I don't really need to. So, no. The answer is no. There is some real knowledge that's being integrated right now. That it is like this completion of a cycle. Completion of a cycle. Now, if you look, this Ten of Swords, in this deck, there are two versions of the Ten of Swords. This is the Tarot of the Abyss deck. And I'm seeing like this uneven exchange, an uneven exchange. I posted a reading not long ago. Go back and watch that, where you're giving away your energy. It's an uneven exchange, and it will drain you. This part of this situation that you're being presented with is classic uneven exchange. And you can feel it, you can sense it, and you can tell this is another one of those situations. I'm getting out. Nope. I'm not going to, without judging it, without saying, you're a fucking liar, and being angry at them, just being in your knowing and saying, this is not a true situation, and so I'm gonna steer myself this way, out of the way of that. This is not my responsibility. This isn't someone is trying to put their worries, their heaviness, their fear, desperation, whatever it is, on you, and take advantage of your beautiful empathic heart, and you're going to see it. And outside of judgment, I love you very much, but that's not good for me right now, that's actually going to like put so much weight on me. And so I wish you luck. I wish you well. Someone is trying to dump their energy on you, and you have learned your lesson in not trusting yourself and your intuition. You have a tendency of seeing the good in people, and it is there. At the end of the day, they're trying to take care of themselves, take care of their situation, take care of, do their job in the only way that they know how, and take care of themselves so that they don't get fired or so that, they don't get reprimanded or whatever. But it comes through control and illusion and manipulation and gaslighting, and you're going to recognize it. And it's just like, man, I really feel for you. But that's where it ends. I feel it. I feel the good in you. And I wish you all of the good. And I send really beautiful, loving energy to the situation. But I am not taking this situation on as my own and carrying the burden of that. You have learned your lesson. And it's it comes from such a place of wisdom, deep wisdom. And it is the completion of a cycle. And it is creating this stable foundation inside of you that you should celebrate, that you need to celebrate. I just heard a crow outside my window, 7:07 on my recording. Again. And crows, obviously, are symbolic of endings, sometimes death, but it could be that it is the ending of this death cycle that we've been talking about, this ego death. This is obviously, she's blowing up birthday candles. So when you go through this phoenix death process, regeneration process, it's like there's a new spark of life. See the candles on there? It's a new spark of life. You are now in the process of that birth. It's like you've been going through the death and then this transitional time period where it shifts into the next life, your next life, this new world that you're creating. And something has been sparked. I have another reading that I did yesterday that I just didn't post. And I think that I need to upload it. It's a long one, and I think that's why I didn't post it. But I'm feeling like I need to, because in it I was talking about the a spark of life coming through. I'm going to sit with that one for a minute. Crow. It's like the ending of imbalanced energy exchanges. Unrequited love, unreciprocated giving and receiving. In some ways, sometimes in certain areas of your life, you are overtaking because you're so depleted from overgiving over here in a certain way. For some of you, you're going to be meeting, it's like your person is coming in. And we've been saying that. I've been seeing that. It's like you're being prepped for this person coming in. Or it's a situation where you can feel that it's not aligned. It's almost like I can see a person coming in for you, or a job. It could be a job situation where someone is pursuing you and offers you a position or something. And there's something inside of you that can feel that it is a little bit of an uneven exchange. You're either not ready for it yet, or it's just not a match or something like that. Or you're not ready for it. So maybe your MO in the past would be to pursue it and receive comfort and blah, blah, blah. And you're going to see it and say, having learned the lesson, something about time, taking time, take your time, take your time. All right, that's the message for today. I just see this back and forth, unrequited love, uneven exchange of energy over time, many lifetimes of this back and forth, where at one point you were an overgiver, and then at another point in the balancing of the karma, you were the overtaker. Or this person really, really liked me and, I just did not feel that same way. Or I really, really liked somebody and they didn't feel the same way. But both of you were in the situation in order to balance some kind of karma or trauma that was there. Neither one of you recognizing it. Both of you feeling intuitively that there's something misaligned here, but there was something that you needed from it. That cycle of that back and forth has been going on for a very, very, very long time. And it's not just in relationship, it's in friendships too, it's in work. And I really feel so strongly that you're going to see red flags immediately. And it's like you're breaking the curse. The pattern. You're breaking the pattern. And it's coming from a pattern of your thought over time. And it's coming from a place of true love for yourself and trust in yourself and in your knowing. And it's like rippling back. I can see this just like this explosive kind of energy that goes out. That's like, it's like breaking the pattern, breaking a curse. It feels really good. It feels really good. The ending of this karmic pattern, it has to come from a place of knowing that you create your reality. It's no one else's fault. And you have to step outside of judgment that says, you're a terrible person because you did this thing to me, or you're lying to me. The thing inside of you that sees the good in people or understands the reason why they're doing it, though. Like, why are they lying to you? Because they're afraid. Because they have no money right now and they're desperate. Or there are addictions involved, or something like that, or they're panicked, and they are really, the only way that they know to take care of themselves is to put on this face. It's too hard to be vulnerable and ask for help. It's more important for them to save face and put on this front and kind of manipulate their way to what it is that they need. But underneath of it, they're so scared and desperate and feeling alone and as if they have no other options. You can see that pattern in them and take a step back and look at a karmic situation where you did the same thing. You did that. This is the flip side of it. This is you on the other side of it. so that you can recognize how you created that and take responsibility for it, own it, forgive yourself, forgive them, step outside of any kind of like attachment to that situation or to their fear or taking responsibility for their fear. Recognize the way that you were trying to get somebody else to take your fear for you, and recognize like you've been in the same boat. There's that resonance with that fear. What influence are you under? And choose not to be under the influence of that fear. Choose to be under the influence of love for yourself, and take a step back and just say no. At the time when you were the manipulator or you were coming from a place of fear, that person should have told you no. They should have created a boundary with you. And in order to empower you to sit through it, sit through the fear, the answer is just on the other side of it. It is. It is. And a better situation is going to come through for you to have exactly what it is that you need. But you need to love yourself and love other people and be true to who you are. Give me all of the information. Give me the truth of this situation. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. If you guys want to dig into it more for yourselves, all my information is down in the box below. I do have time and openings for doing recorded readings where it's not a live one-on-one, where you just send me your question and I will dig into the energy of it and record a reading for you, and send you over a link for the reading. I haven't done those in a long time, but if you resonate with this and you want to do one of those, all my information is down in the box below. Okay? All right. I love you guys.